So this is the Shalom Nursing Home and Convent in Kilcock, County Kildare, owned by Dermot O'Sullivan, and it is a proposed ipas centre. Dermot O'Sullivan is looking for permission now to fill this up with men. As we see, we have chains and locks on every gate. Same with the one over there. And we have it right beside church ground here. And so we'll keep it down now because we have cars parked in here. Just out at the gate here as well, we have a cease and desist notice for any and all work to stop. So that's the notice there. So that's the notice. Now, just get by these cars. So this is the nursing home here anyway. And then, just out here, then we have school. That's the school there, isn't it? So this is our ipas. There's also buildings out to the back of it. You can see those buildings there, and they're part of the property. That's where the workers are staying out there. And then if we just walk down this lane, we have a school. Here's the school. So we have school, center, school, school. Make sense. See, there's lights on in there. I think there's people walking around there a couple of minutes ago, so someone's hovering around in there. We have two chains nearly on every gate. There's one there. They have it well locked down. But it's always the same. iPad, church, school. That one little lane. So Dermot O'Sullivan is the one who owns this. He's from Fermanagh. Obviously he wants to profit a little bit from ipas. It's absolutely disgraceful. Like that building there. I mean, that building there was turned into a B&B. It would be absolutely spectacular for this town. It would bring great tourism, and it's a beautiful town. I'm just going to walk around here for a little while, and then I'm going to take a walk through the town and show you. Go out onto the canal there, like it's picturesque, it's beautiful. The town deserves better now than an ipas centre. You know, that could go for a B&B. There's actual houses. There are houses out the back, I think, in apartments. Like, I mean, you could put people into them. You could take homeless off the streets there and give them something, give them a roof over their heads. You know, church grounds as well. You think that's what to be doing. Just take a little walk. Take a little walk around and I'll show you where those houses are. Apparently one of them got a bit aggressive with some of the locals from the town there the other day. So there's another building here as well, like that could be done up, it could be done into a community centre. Pool tables and stuff in it for the youngsters. Just them something to do. Graveyard. It's a lovely, sleepy little town. Great sense of community. We do have a lock on this one. A couple of them. Everything is locked up. It's the building, you know, it's a protected building. Church beside it, school just out the back. Kids walking up and down by this place every day of the week. And there is no Garda station in this town either. I'll ask in a second where the closest Garda station is, but there's no Garda station in this town. So if something bad goes down, 20 minutes, half an hour, 20 minutes at least. So down this lane here now is where the homes to have them in. There was a cease and desist letter on this gate as well the last time I was at it. It's gone now. But there you see, it's the back of the building. And then these are all part of it here. So it belongs to that ground as well. But if this place is in full swing, it can hold anything up to 300 people. They like to cram bunk beds into rooms, so it can hold anything up to 300. It has them buildings out the back there as well that you get more into. It has places there for catering and everything else. There is a train station in the town. And a bus stop. But the people in this town, like they've never had any dealings with an ipas centre before. Kilcock says no. Never had a whole lot of dealings with an ipas centre before, so it's a lot are kind of naive to what's coming. Does need to be stopped.
So what's happening is
Yeah, so some of the workers that were at the back houses there a few days ago got very aggressive with some of the ladies that were just out walking around having a look at what's going on in their own town. They got extremely aggressive. They're already, these are just the workers that are at. What's it going to be like if these guys go ahead? That bottom there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. That's all one room. That's one room. So imagine the bunk beds you could get in there.
You do go ahead over there. The last 2 nights.
Yes,
I don't know what they're doing.
it's another building that could just have so much more positive use, And you imagine that as a B&B, a hotel or something, wouldn't it be spectacular? What it would do for this town in regards to tourism. You'll understand now shortly when I go out and just take a little bit of a walk around and show you the canal area, because it is beautiful. It would absolutely just improve the town immensely. But an ipas centre, nah, it's going to destroy the town.
No, but you know what I'm saying. We're not all like just down outside the gate Friday afternoon. Oh yeah,
You're putting up to 300 men, right? Even if it's 30 men, and you're putting them in there and locking them into somewhere like that, and then you're putting a school full of young children and young girls out behind them. It's a recipe for disaster. You're asking for trouble. And then if you take into account the ideologies and the faith of those coming in, and you see it behind the church and the graveyard there, once again you're asking for trouble there. Doesn't make sense. You see the window open.
on the way up to Tesco. You're right, mind yourself. I'm in the second room on the right. Yeah. No, that's where the information is getting down here. Hear that? A couple of bus loads pulling up.
When?
Over the last couple of nights, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. She said now she didn't see people getting out, but there's 4 or 5 bus loads after pulling up in the last 2 days. Girls, you aren't hanging out down there by any chance at the school or at there. You just take it easy, because there's just for you to aware there's a shortcut that they're using now with that iPad, and it's right because it's a place where they can pull you into, right? And that's just literally there, the Rye Bridge. Yeah, it's literally at the start of that there at Super Value. Just beware, right? Tell your friends, right? Stay safe.
a very sad day when you have to warn youngsters in your own community to stay away from places because they're not safe. And that's the reality of the situation here, folks. And this is new to Kildare, but this has been, like, Ireland is rotten with this now. Absolutely rotten with this now. Every community, every town, every village is just not safe anymore. And the child abductions, lads going around with knives. Shame. It's just one town, one village after another. You know, when you find yourself in your own town or in your own village and you're having to warn your own children to stay away from places because it's not safe, that's just the frightening reality of it. See the windows open. There's one up the top there open as well.
Some of the tops are still open, not all of them. Stop throwing stones in places. That's so dusty, right? Yeah, but she lives in.
That's where they've been working.
House, that woman there.
That's where they've been working up the top. Yeah.
She lives in the second house. She said she couldn't see people getting out, but it sounded like they were taking stuff out of it, like rubbish. They're full up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they could have been delivering loads of food or loads of tools or something out to the workers.
I don't know though.
But they're sneaky. They're really sneaky.
They're not, as I said to them they're not going to bring them in at night time or during the day here. It will be done overnight when they're not much input around the area. This place is ghost town.
Yeah, we'll go for a little walk around the town, will we? And just. Probably, yeah. That's the thing as well. You leave it there, they'll be lefty's gone with it in a heartbeat. And would you believe that there as well, that church would qualify for ipas. It's a place of worship. And you can use places of worship for ipas. Imagine that. It's the Lion House. It's a protected building as well. See the roof on it is a bit bad jacks. I know there's a notice on it that they had to fix it. So see their start on it. It's just another lane up to the school and that. So, ipas is just up that way a little bit. So there's a few little one-way lanes. Just this one, there's another one beside me. So I'll go up and down and show you the canal up here. Just to the place they're building here. Lovely little places. They're lovely buildings, you know, everything's kept really well. Building going on over there. So they're expecting growth. And to help that growth, they're sticking an ipas centre. Little vegetable shop over there. There's a little hall here, a little community hall here where all the kids go and do their Irish dancing. I think there's bingo and stuff like that on it as well. It's just here. Here, you know. That's only up the road from it. There's a little music shop. The canal here is basically the main attraction. Now this side of it, there's the lock. Right, so up there is the lock. It's a bit windy now. See this, like they have all their nets out. They like to play water polo in their canoes. It's actually quite enjoyable to watch. But I mean, look at that view. And what we've seen over here, places like this, the canals usually they get full of tents, drugs, drinking, antisocial behaviour, rapes and murders. It's not a nice place to be. But as it is, it's beautiful. Like, the other side here is even better. There's a little laneway there, there's a Christian Brothers place there and a little cafe. I'm going to walk down that way now in a minute. Just a little hidden gem. That corner building there seems to be shut down now. That used to make lovely buns, fresh green cakes. Look at this place now, and then think what it would be like if there was 300 men, mixture of Somalian, Nigerian, Afghani, whoever else. So part of the Kildare County Council's Sustainable Development Plan is to bring amenities to Kilcock. It's 2028, I think it is. So that canalway there, the walkway, is going to go all the way into Maynooth and all the way to Dublin eventually. You see the nets there where they play their water polo. The train station is just over there. It's a lovely view. No, it's not illegal to pray in public in Ireland. We won't allow that to happen. But look, this is a beautiful town. There's estates down there, estates up that way. The town itself, it's picturesque, it's beautiful. The last thing that the people in Kilcock need is this place being overrun with ipas. You know, people fish down along there, they sit down along there, have a bit of peace and quiet down along there. They don't need antisocial behaviour, drinking, drugs, anything of the sort.
Oh, got him! Look at it!
You hit that door on our side.
There we have our little Irish flag. Take a little walk. Wellness centre, there's a little music studio. It's the library. It's where the art gallery is as well. Did work, a little bit of work in there a few years ago. I remember myself and a guy carrying out this bronze statue of these two bulls, 10 grand's worth. I was never so glad to get that thing out of my hands. This little thing here, look, Ray River Cafe. It's closed. Pity. A lovely little cafe in there. And it's just, the way you wouldn't even know it was there. Just on a little kind of waterfall thing inside. Flowers are nice now, it looks really well. This was Christian Brothers. They have it all done up inside. don't want to go in there because there's people enjoying their meals. This is the square. This is just a square, like you have just up that way is the ipas centre. Super Value, there's a bus stop there. And then just up that road, that's the Mead border. You cross that bridge, you're in Mead. Right there. Just a couple of little pubs and a restaurant. So there's absolutely nothing in this town for 300 men. You know? This town doesn't have the amenities for them. It doesn't have the proper amenities for the people who are here. So instead of filling it up with illegals, they should be filling it up with stuff for the people here. Got my haircut over there a few times. Very good. I'd recommend it. We'll walk down here and come back onto the canal. I think that was a mill or something at one time. But this community deserves to prosper. It deserves to be nurtured and grown, not invaded and overrun. You know, and that's the thing that's happening in these towns. They're not being nurtured, they're not being grown, they're just being overrun. And they can't take it. So there's where I started up there on the Yeah, so that's Kilcock County Kildare. It's being hit with ipas. It's a beautiful, beautiful little town. It definitely needs your help. It's definitely a town worth saving. There you have it. That's Kilcock County Kildare, folks. Being hit with ipas thanks to Dermot O'Sullivan from Fermanagh. Frostbreak Unlimited is the company. He has a few companies. It's not the usual kind of shell companies situation that you see with all these ipas. None of them have they're all just postal addresses. But yeah, Kilcock County Kildare, folks. Listen, thanks for watching. Got love for you all. Chat to you soon.